The pyramids of Egypt have stood for more than 4,000 years, and they still raise more questions than answers. Massive stone blocks, perfect geometry, and a level of precision that is difficult to achieve even with modern technology. The official version says that the pyramids were built by workers using simple tools and human strength. But if everything was so simple, why is there still no clear explanation of how it was actually done? Let's start with the facts. The Great Pyramid of Khufu is made of more than 2 million stone blocks. The average weight of one block is about 2.5 tons, while some blocks weigh up to 15 tons. At the same time, the stones are fitted together with incredible precision. You can't even slide a razor blade between them. And all of this was done without iron tools, without modern wheels, and without advanced machinery. It is believed that the pyramid was built in about 20 years. If we divide the number of blocks by this time, it turns out that the builders would have had to place one block every 2 to 3 minutes, without breaks, day and night, for 2 decades. This alone raises serious doubts. One of the most popular theories suggests the use of massive earthen ramps. According to this idea, the blocks were dragged up a long inclined ramp. However, to lift stones to a height of more than 140 meters, such a ramp would have had to be enormous. Building it would have required more materials and effort than the pyramid itself. Moreover, archaeologists have never found clear evidence of such gigantic structures. Another theory proposes a spiral ramp that wrapped around the pyramid as it rose. This version seems more realistic, but it also has problems. A spiral ramp would have covered the corners of the pyramid, making it impossible for builders to control the precise geometry of the structure. And yet, the corners of the pyramid are aligned with astonishing accuracy to the cardinal directions. There is also the idea that the Egyptians used lever systems and counterweights. This sounds more plausible, but even these mechanisms do not fully explain how the heaviest blocks were lifted and positioned with such precision at great heights, without visible construction errors. What is even more impressive is that the pyramids are aligned to the cardinal points more accurately than many modern buildings constructed with GPS technology. The deviation is only a few arc-minutes. How an ancient civilization achieved such precision without advanced instruments remains another mystery. Some researchers believe that we seriously underestimate the knowledge of the ancient Egyptians. It is possible that they possessed lost technologies or construction methods that did not survive to our time. One hypothesis suggests that some blocks were not cut in quarries at all, but cast on site using a type of ancient concrete. This could explain the perfect fit of the stones and the absence of tool marks on certain blocks. However, this theory is still widely debated among scientists. It is also important to remember that the pyramids were not just tombs. Their internal corridors, chambers, and shafts are arranged with astronomical precision. Some of them point toward specific stars that held deep symbolic meaning for the Egyptians. This suggests that the pyramids may have served not only a funerary purpose, but also a symbolic or even ritual one. The more scientists study the pyramids, the more questions arise. Each new discovery does not close the subject but makes it even more complex. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere between official science and alternative theories. Or maybe humanity is simply not yet ready to fully understand what ancient civilizations were truly capable of. The pyramids of Egypt remain a silent reminder that history may be far more complex and mysterious than it seems. And perhaps the most important knowledge of the past is still waiting to be rediscovered, if